Hey guys, I am back with the new year of Project Life for 2021. I went back to the 12 by 12 size this year for my album. It is just a Hobby Lobby album that says Making Memories on the front. So let's get to it. So the title page I worked on like throughout the month and probably didn't really finish it until like the middle of the month. But I ended up using a lot of Ali Edwards cards. I believe these two cards were Ali Edward, and this card was scrap paper with Ali's puffy stickers from, I believe, the Better Together. I think that was all from that same kit. And then I have this these gold letters that I did, numbers that I did 2021 with. And I just added like some little staples in the corners, and I put this little quote that says, "Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful." And I kind of like that, and it kind of matched my theme here I was going for the cover. I did all of our photos in black and white for the family, so I have my husband, our cat, my son, and myself. I just put that little My Happy Place. His says family, and this is us. And that was my cover page there. Now getting into my weekly, I did something new this year, and I decided to actually go with the weekly Project Life. I've never done weekly before. I've always kind of just done monthly and just did my layouts as whatever for the month. Whoops, sorry about that. So yeah, I did weekly this year. I'm using Studio Calico. I wouldn't say exclusively, but mostly. I'm mostly using the Studio Calico. Most of this was from their January kit for 2021. I'm trying to keep it more simple. That way I can kind of focus on other projects also. So I'm trying to keep my Project Life pretty simple and just get the things of the week, the little things, the tiny stories, and just get everything in. So for the beginning of the year, that was a pretty busy week, so I did actually do like a spread and a half. I added this little half sheet. So I have the time for new beginnings and use these gold stars. And this first page was pretty much from New Year's Eve. I have the January, we have the fireworks New Year's Eve night, New Year's Eve Snapchat, another one, and another one. And then this was the next morning when little man slept in a good while because he actually made it all night. He stayed up till midnight. He never did that before. So he made it to midnight, and I journaled here and then did a little stamp there. I used this night owl card. And yeah, I did the week and used the 01 card there and stamped the week dates. So I'm trying to keep it pretty simple, but yet still nice. And then over here was from the weekend of that week. We went over to a friend's house, and I got a picture of the three of us. Got a picture of all the kiddos opening their Christmas gifts because we did like our little Christmas exchange. And then I just did some journaling. There's another picture of my son in the corner there opening his gifts, and another of the boys. So that was that week. And for the back here, I just put some scrap paper. I just like, how do I say it? I just cut down a piece of scrapbook paper and filled that in so it wasn't blank on the back. And I'd used the orange because it kind of matched the colors in this kit. So over here for week 2, I have these really pretty like acetate letters. I spelled out week, stamped 2, did my little dates. And then this one I focused on this teal color. I just typed up the journaling up here. I had a picture of my son eating a pop because he's obsessed with freeze pops right now. It doesn't matter that it's freezing cold in the middle of winter. He wants freeze pops all the time. I stamped out, "This is a So You moment." I used this pretty paint swatchy card, I guess you could call it. And then I just have some pictures of my kiddo. He got a haircut here, so this was like the after. This was supposed to be the before picture, but he wasn't really cooperating, so that's how I got the before. He was laying on his toy box. And then this was that night he was being goofy with his dad, and then over here was a picture of him riding a bike at his Nene and Pappy's house in the kitchen with his hat and his Mickey, so he was just being silly. So that was week 2. Week 3 I actually went back and used some things from an older Studio Calico kit, and I believe this card and maybe a couple other things might have been from Citrus Twist even. But I kind of just, I don't know, I needed to mix it up for week 3, so that's what I did. The sunset I stamped out in white ink, this View Vibrant Color. I thought that was kind of neat. I did the week 3 up there. My hubby got new glasses, so I did that there. Monkey made me a hand drawing, which she actually did really good, I think, for a 2.5-year-old. Some snuggles, and I used that Bear Hugs chipboard. I did my nails, so I put that in there. And then I used this book one because I had my book haul for the year. Well, for the beginning of the year anyway. So that was week 3. Nothing too exciting was going on. And same with week 4 and 5. They were pretty much slow weeks. So, yeah, I just have some random pictures of us being us. Monkey being snuggly and being silly, and there's one of him and the cat. So this was another Studio Calico kit, I believe. This card might have been an Elf Studio card. So some of them I did mix in some things, like when I went back in my stash, because I kind of like destashed all of my kits from last year and kind of stuck them in different spots with my rest of my stash. So I kind of started over with the January for this year. But this one I go back to using just the January kit again. I'm pretty sure this was all, except for this card. I think this card might have been another one, but these were all from the January kit, I'm pretty sure. So there's that page, and again we had another pretty slow week, so I just have like a photo of my boy in his jammies and some of us being silly, and one he was wearing his slippers. And then we did go and see a friend, so there's the group photo. And that is it. That is my project life for January. I think it's working out, keeping it pretty simple and kind of coherent, and sticking with mostly one kit. That made it a lot easier, I think, to stay on track. And I'm pretty much on track because this is February, what is today? Today is the 3rd, and I'm filming this, so I am all caught up. I have all of January's done. So I will see you next month in my February video. Thanks for watching. Bye.